Okay, so we are live. Hello, I'm Leigh, and
Hi, I'm Yenie.
wonderful. So, everyone, we have a very special episode, very special interview today because I have my actual friend here with me. So, this is really exciting to have someone here along with us. And just let me know, everybody, if there are any audio or sound problems. I'll have to keep ducking down because the camera's right here. But so everyone, this is my Insta. This is fit_Leigh, and you can find Yenie at Starlike. Yenie, she's our star. And so I wanted to start with the question, can you do a quick self intro? Can you tell people who you are?
Yeah. Hi, guys. My name is Yen Park. I also go by Yeni. I live in Wonju. I work as a fitness and Pilates trainer to teach various people. I really appreciate today because my friend Leigh, she always give me positive things and positive chats. So
Aw.
I'm really happy to be here today.
Thank you. The like I said, I'm just so excited because I'm currently living in Wonju, South Korea, and I have this lovely friend who's a trainer at my gym, and I was so grateful that she agreed to come today because it's a little bit high pressure to be, live interviewing, but I'm so grateful. So, one thing I wanted to ask Yeni was, can you talk about how you ended up in your current city? So, we are in Wonju,
Yes.
and everyone, if you don't know, Seoul, South Korea is the capital. So, we are to the west. We're in a colder part of the country, a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour and a half drive to Seoul by car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, how did you come to Wonju?
Wonju is I was born and raised up in Wonju. But sometimes I moved to another city and another country for work and study. But my parents lived in long stay in Wonju, so I came back to that reason why I came back to Wonju. So I live in now 3 years for 3 years.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've been here a while. The so that's the cool thing is Yanni's actually a native of the town. She's from here originally, and that she's been out in the world. Let me see if I can readjust the camera. I think we're there. We go. That's a little better. we were slightly off. Let me duck down here and check. Okay, camera, audio. Thank you, Evans. Evans, my friend. He's the one that.
Thank you.
He's my feedback on the important things. So, so that's how Yeni ended up in her current city. She's originally from here and has come back. She has family, and I'm very new to this city. I have lived here for less than 6 months. So she is the native. And this was a fun question. So the question is, how did you meet Leigh? So from your perspective, do you remember the first time you saw me?
I remember that. I can forget everything because when I work in the gym, I saw beautiful girl. So as soon as I saw her, I wanted to be a friend. So I texted your DM. Do you remember?
Yeah. Instagram.
Yeah, it's on the Instagram.
Oh my.
And I surprised when I saw her Instagram because we went to the same competition, bodybuilding competition. We went same. So wow.
I know coincidence because this is interesting when I first came to this new gym where Yeni works, I saw a trophy on the wall. They have certifications and trophies from all the trainers.
That's fine.
And I saw a trophy that was from ICN, and it was a girls' trophy for the bikini division.
Yeah.
And I thought ICN is the federation that I like because they do drug testing. Like everyone has to be natural, no steroids. And I thought, oh, there's a girl trainer at this gym that won a prize in an ICN contest. I've got to be there. I have to find it. So I decided I would, and it was Yenie. And so that was, and we had actually been at the exact same competition. I did evening gown, and she did the bikini division, and it was just such an amazing coincidence that we were in the same place, and that we both decided that we wanted to meet each other and be friends before we became friends. So, sometimes in life there are just lovely little connections like this. So let me move down to our next question. I have to keep ducking down to the camera to check. But the next question was, what is your fitness background? And were you like active as a kid? Did you do sports like in college? I feel like sports like baseball and basketball aren't as common in Korea.
Yes, that's right. I was my major. I was not is about exercise. Just I normal persons who know important things exercise. So, but a few years ago, I took a body profile.
Yes, we know.
Yeah,
we know.
Everybody wants that goal. So, I also one of my goal in my life take a picture. So, and then I studied a lot of how to good exercise, how to get my good body shape.
Right.
Yes, but some people around me, some people ask me how to exercise. Did you? So I teach start. That's the reason.
Oh, nice. So it wasn't your major in university, but you became interested in body profile, which is famous photo shoots in Korea. I've done 4. Okay, it's an addiction.
Yeah,
and
so many.
And as you were learning how to build a good body and how to keep a good body, many people started asking you for advice.
Yeah,
and so it was kind of sounds like a natural progress that you got more and more interested and people wanted to hear more from you. And so I think becoming a trainer was kind of a logical next step. And what about Pilates? Because I know you do Pilates also.
Yeah, I'm Pilates class. When I teach the weight training, but we almost do people need a balance and correct posture.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right. Posture is so important.
Yeah, a little bit different is weight training and Pilates because use the muscles and get muscles or going on a diet. If you want, you should weight training, but if you want to collect posture and balance, you should use the Pilates.
Exactly. Yeah. I've heard that it does many good things for correcting because we all have different little imbalances in our bodies. We sit in front of computers.
That's right. So some people use a lot of handphone.
We do. So it's good that you do both, that you know both sides of it. So we have a question from my friend Eric from an English teaching channel. He says, tips for beginners. If someone was just beginning to learn, weight training, trying to get their body in a little better shape, what would you say to a beginner?
Beginning, you should just go to the gym. Just go. Because it's really different and difficult. Go to the gym. It's just first, and then you choose what what do you want to work out? What do you purpose?
Right,
Yeah.
right. You have to, like Yeni said, the absolute hardest part is just going, just developing the habit. I think many people are scared or intimidated because you go to the gym and there can be many machines you don't know how to use.
Yeah.
And many people with really good bodies, and you can compare yourself.
I know that.
But I like what you said about knowing your purpose.
Yeah.
Once you're there, you need to know, do I want to lose weight, just become a smaller person, or do I want to build a better body?
Yeah.
Because for girls too, if you want a beautiful body, you have to build it. You can't just eat less food. You have to make it.
If you want to go on a diet, you should aerobic and control your how to eat is very important to you. But you want to get muscles, you have to something that.
That's right. You have to lift. You have to use your muscles.
Yeah,
right?
Yes, that's true.
And so it's a little bit different if you just want to become smaller or if you want to actually change the way you look. And I think many of us actually want to look better in clothes.
Yeah.
For that, you have to lift some things. Oh, it's a good question. It's a good question. Okay, so let's see. This is a big question. Do you have any stories? I know that you can't tell stories about clients. You can't really tell a story about a person you're training, but are there any stories that you can? I wanted to tell one story because I have had many personal trainers. And when I first began, I didn't know anything about diet. I was vegetarian. And so I wouldn't even, yes, I was. I was vegetarian. And so my trainer, it was so frustrating for him. And he asked me to send him pictures of what I was eating. And sometimes in a day, I would eat like several different containers of fruit. I would take that as food to work. It was just fruit. And
you always bring that?
Yeah, I would bring a lunch boxes, doshirak to work. And he was horrified. Like he was so shocked that I could just eat that much fruit. And because fruit is good, but only fruit is not really the best. So that's my story of how I scared my trainer so badly that he couldn't reply to me for a while. He was just so when he saw the pictures. Too much fruit is a bad thing. So do you have any interesting stories from being a trainer?
Oh, interesting.
maybe some interactions with the other trainers too. Because there are we always have to work with other people too.
Yes, yeah. My customer, my customer, his name is Yoon.
But it's very similar.
Yoon, she has a little bit disease.
Oh, really?
Skin disease.
Oh,
very sensitive these days. Many people have some disease or problem. So there are very good things. Many good things, but sometimes some people need to help. We are some disease, we can control how to keep doing well exercise.
Oh, okay.
Because when she exercise, burning feels is burning and hot and itchy.
Oh,
really
so
hard.
It was very hard for her to keep an exercise schedule because exercising made her condition worse. So were you able to help? Or
so I could handle it because when I was young, I also a little bit skin disease.
Nice.
So it's really hard when I work out. I know well her feels, so I bring ice
Oh, okay. You are so sweet. You are so sweet.
I bring us some ice and
Mm-mm.
cool towel. Yeah, always bring and
Oh.
teach pass the her.
That is so thoughtful because clients really need that kind of care from a trainer. And I
Yes.
think it's rare. But I know there were so many times when I was taking PT, personal training, and feeling very bad about myself for different reasons.
Yeah.
And the way that you sympathized with her and you helped her, I think that's just beautiful. That's a true kind heart. That's the heart of a really good trainer. So let's see. Another question is, what are your current fitness goals? So what do you want to do currently?
I went. I don't want to go on a diet anymore because I want to eat delicious food.
Yes.
But keep doing the workout. So
Okay.
I wanted to keep doing my good conditions and looks beautiful in body shape.
Yes.
Yeah,
You should see. She's not standing up, guys, but if she were, you would know.
And I just 건강한 돼지,
She says she wants to be a healthy pig, which is
Yeah,
not a pig.
healthy pig.
So maintaining, like she has worked so hard on her physique that now she would like to. Am I right? You'd like to be able to go to restaurants sometimes, enjoy life, but exercise and maintain the way you look. I love that because we can't spend our whole lives dieting to get smaller.
Yes.
I'm currently cutting. I'm cutting for competition. 26 days, no cheat meals. Send me love, everybody. Send me love. But that's for my specific goals. And I like that you are not just dieting forever because it's not good for you. It's not healthy. We have to cut a weight or diet for a specific time and for a specific purpose, and then live with maintaining.
So I want to just eating healthy food, regular exercise.
Yes.
Keep doing my life. It's just normal, good health.
There you go. Normal, healthy, happy life.
Yes.
And I think you absolutely embody that. So let's see. Next question. This is kind of a big question. What's something you changed your mind about in the past year? And it can be a big thing or a little thing. Like it could be something small like food.
Past year?
I will tell one for me. One thing for me that I changed my mind about is how much effort I should put into texting friends. In the past, I thought, if I'm friends with someone, naturally, without much work, we will text each other. And now I realize I should always text first. I should always putting effort into the friendship is not a bad thing. So I changed my mind about that I should write first. I should write more. And it's okay if it's okay if people don't text me first. I have to try. So that's my change.
I have one thing. Very small story, but I always give some present or I enjoy the around people. I send present or gift, something like that. Like
she brought a present tonight, guys. She brought flowers. I love flowers. I just lit up. I can't. It was so sweet. It was so sweet.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy. But sometimes confused. They didn't know, appreciate, or thanks for
whether it was received well, how they felt, how they reacted.
So I'm a little bit upset sometime
Mm-mm.
or sad sometime, but I change it just gift in gift and
Oh,
present. So
that's so beautiful. I love that. My I have a friend who said something similar recently. She said that in the past, she's so kind. She does so many things for people, and it's kind of natural to want something in return, even just a acknowledgement. Oh yeah, that was great. But I think that's a beautiful attitude to say.
Yes.
The important thing was for me to give it, and it doesn't matter what they did with it.
Yes.
It mattered to me to give it. Oh, that is so wise. That is so sweet. I love that. Let's see. Oh, this is my friend Pallavi from India. Hi, Pallavi. Hello. Good to see you. How are you both? How are you today?
I'm good.
Am I right that you were really busy for a few weeks or months, but now life is calmer?
Yeah. Now is little bit. I have enough time.
That's right.
Before I still sometimes I challenge a lot of things, even if without exercise.
That's one thing. That's one thing I really like about Yenie is that you have the ability to really go for your dreams.
Yes,
like really work hard. But she's also balanced. Like she's not always working hard. She'll rest and then go back for it. So I think she's doing really well these days. And another question from Evan, thank you. Is there anything you wish people knew more about personal trainers, such as if personal trainers are basically teachers and if they spend a lot of time outside the class to prepare and plan for clients? Oh, thank you. Like it's probably harder work than anyone knows. What do you wish that more people knew about trainers?
Like everybody knows hard work trainer.
So we know that it's hard.
Because even if we exercise without like some people disease or a problem is we are control their lifestyle.
Right.
So even if without exercise, not only exercise, we are relationship.
Oh, exactly. That I saw a comic once that it said on the first session, the trainer shows the client how to exercise safely. And then by the 10th session, they are their personal counselor and their dietitian. And it really is understanding that person's whole life.
Yes.
Because if they want to make changes in their body, you can't just tell them how to exercise. You have to know their eating and sleeping and
everything. We are always asking them, what did you eat?
Right.
What did you do? How was work? Because if they tired today, we can change the curriculum or we can change the PUI.
Right. What body part?
Body part. Yes.
The and I love that. Recently, I was doing training. My personal trainer is the owner of our gym. He's the leader of our boss.
Yes.
And I was so exhausted that he just stopped the lesson after 10 minutes. He said, "Just rest." And so a trainer has to do that. So that's a great question, Evan. So one big thing Yenie says is that it's so much more than just teaching exercise. It's the whole life. So you really have to be friendly. You have to be so nice. Oh, and my little friend Kavinu. Kavinu, hi, good to see you.
Hello.
So Kavinu is from Sri Lanka, and he's in elementary school.
Wow.
He's very good at English, and so Kavinu, how old are you now? Are you 12? I think it's been a while since you joined. Yes, it has been a while. Kavinu, I have missed you. I'm glad you are here. All right. So let's see. Here's a nice little exercise question. What's your favorite exercise right now? What do you like?
I like my favorite exercise is weight training,
Mhm.
but sometimes sometimes avoid exercise because that was my hobby
Mhm.
exercise, but became more job. It's not cool. I couldn't
Mhm.
just enjoy because
Ah.
it feels my duties. It's make
Oh, right.
changes a little bit. Mm,
I know that feeling.
yeah.
When I was in university, I got a job working at a place that made ice cream one summer.
Mhm.
And at that time, I really loved ice cream, but all summer I didn't eat it because it was everywhere.
Yeah.
So when something you love becomes work, it is difficult. Oh, that's so funny. Um, so it like 동작. So what's your least favorite? For me right now, I think the hardest exercise for me to do would be walking lunges.
Oh, yeah.
I don't walking lunges are so hard
Mm,
for me because you just have to keep going.
yeah.
So is there any one exercise that the movement is painful or difficult?
Squat.
Squats
Squat
never
is hate one.
they never get easier.
Because when a few years ago I hurt my disc back.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay, but
Mhm.
a little bit afraid of
That
of that
is
positions or actions squat when I squat. So I can do that weight
mm-mm.
more hobby or I see that
Yeah,
I can do
she can do it,
Yeah,
but it's
but-
that worry.
yeah, worry about
I understand that because when I was in high school, I hurt my knees a lot, and now my knees are fine.
Oh, okay.
No problems, no problems. But when I squat, I am afraid sometimes. I think, oh no,
Yeah.
what? So same.
Oh,
Same. So that's an interesting thing about exercise, guys. Sometimes even when you are physically able, your heart or your mind is worried.
Yes.
And a trainer has to know that too. So, oh, my client is concerned. So that is sweet. All right, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, like, I 12 turned. Oh, you'll be a teenager. Congratulations. It's very cool. You're doing great. Isn't she
Thank
though?
you.
I think she's just the grandest trainer. I see her with her clients because I'm in the gym working out by myself or working out with my trainer, and she just always looks so kind and so friendly. And I think her clients are so lucky to be with someone who really cares and who brings that bright energy. So I'm a huge fan of Yenie too. So this is a question that I like, and it's who is your fitness role model or body goals person? So it could be someone that you want to work out like they do, or run or do something like they do, or someone that you want to look like. Is there a person like that for you?
Yeah, I have some girl, YouTuber. I'm not sure her is fitness model. I'm not sure, but she always sharing how to work, regular work, and how to eat good health food. So when I saw that YouTube, a lot of things I can get, a lot of the information and how to enjoy the lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned like this.
Okay. So do you remember the YouTuber's name? It's okay. It's okay. So
her name is Sophia.
Sophia. Okay.
But
so there's a YouTuber who not just looks beautiful, but
Yeah.
who also has a lot of useful, helpful advice. And so you want to hear from her. Okay. And my body goals person for a long time has been Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman. She's just so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And so at the moment, my non-athlete body goals person would be her. But since I'm an athlete, I have to put on a little more muscle than that. And this next question is, what is the best advice you've ever gotten? It's a big question, so you can answer in any way you want. It doesn't have to be about fitness. It could just be life.
Fitness, no, just my life is some things. When I lived in Canada,
that's right.
Years, yeah. So it's a short time, but I met various people. One of my best friend is Brazilian guy. Man.
Cool.
Yeah, he has son and wife. Really sweet guys. He also to me my family, Canada family. He always say to me, Yenie, are you happy? Always ask me. So, why he ask always my happy? Now, I didn't know that, but he told me, Yenie, you always consider other people, but you never ask yourself, you're happy. So I touched a lot of things that sentence. So after that, I ask myself, I am happy. I'm okay. Am I happy? Am I okay? So I always changed my mind. And it's not advice, but for me, it's big advice to me.
Oh, yes, because it's not just advice like you should do this. It was a question that changed the way you saw the world.
Yeah.
And I love that because we should think about other people, but we have to think about ourselves too, or we can't take care of other people.
Yes.
So I like that you ask yourself, am I happy? Am I okay?
Yes.
Because you have a responsibility to yourself first.
It is important to me. So I really changed my mind and I learned how to enjoy my life. How to learn, enjoy my life.
Right.
So I miss him, but yeah.
That's so sweet. That's a great story. And I really recommend to anyone living abroad, if you can, if it's possible at all, because the people you meet, it's not just interesting friendships or the chance to practice another language. The people you meet, they think differently. And because they see the world differently, that affects the way you look at the world. And you want that. You need that to grow. So I love that. So let me see, coming down. Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you. 안녕하세요. 한국어를 할 줄 알았는데 영어 방송이에요. I mostly speak English on this channel. And this is an interesting one. What advice should people ignore? So there's a lot of advice in the world. It's actually terrible advice when we try to live it out. And I'm trying to think of any examples I have heard recently that I thought was a really bad advice. I think, what advice should people ignore? I think recently the advice to have a really long morning routine. We were talking about morning routines earlier, and some really famous people have these perfect 2-hour morning routines. They wake up at 5 a.m. and they do all these things. And you don't have to do that. As long as you have some good habits, you don't have to have the perfect morning. So I think some advice about having a very strict long routine is not helpful.
Yes, that's
so
true.
Is there anything you can think of from exercise or life that you think is just not a good idea?
When I exercise, some people I have down condition I had, but you can overcome to the pain or overcome to
you can work through it.
Yes. What? It must be hard, and it might be hurt my body.
Right.
So I ignore. Today I will pass to my exercise.
So for you, if you have bad condition, like if you're physically very tired or mentally very tired, many people say that you can just push through it and work through it, but you feel like that's not healthy, not helpful.
Yeah, it must be hurt my body or sick or
exactly. It's our bodies are sending us signals, and I'm trying to learn that. My trainer keeps telling me that, and my friend Diane, she's amazing, and she said also she's a great athlete, just amazing body, and she said when you are tired, just don't work out, don't do it. So I think that is excellent. That's excellent advice. And maybe we can come back to this question later because it's a difficult question. So, do you have any unusual habits, or is there something small and silly that you really love? So, one unusual habit that I have is, we have phrases in English like Happy New Year or Merry Christmas. I will say to people things like Happy Tuesday or Merry Friday. Even it's just a day of the week, but I celebrate these tiny little things. And so that's one of my weird habits to make things happier. So do you have any unusual habits or
usual habit?
Maybe not.
I have something, but not exercise.
Okay, what is it?
In my life? I sometimes I got a stress or sometimes a little bit different feelings on the day. I move to my furniture.
Okay, so when your mood changes,
then I feel changed. Oh wow, new place. I felt. So
I like that.
So that's weird.
I think I love that though because I don't know how you say it in Korean, but there's a Chinese furniture moving, and in English it's pronounced feng shui.
Feng shui.
Yeah, it's like the energy of the room changes as you change the furniture, and I don't believe in it like magic, but I think it's true. It is true. When you change your surroundings, you change your mood.
Yes, that's right.
I will try that next time. Thank you. That may be the best answer anyone has ever answered to this question. This is my hardest question, guys, by far. And okay. Oh, good. This is a good question. What would be the ideal client type? And what would you ask clients to do more when training? Okay, so I think that's two questions. Can you answer the first question? Who is your ideal client? Who do you like to work with?
Some people want how to get exercise first time, but some people change the mind to keep doing lessons because really hard working and both working and exercise really hard.
But they don't realize when they come for the first time how difficult it is to do both.
So, but some people really try to keep doing the every day.
even though it's hard,
Yeah.
even though it's so hard,
Mhm.
they still give their best effort.
Yes. So they send me text, Kakao or SNS. Always 자랑하다.
Oh,
How to say?
they're bragging.
Yeah.
They're showing off.
Oh, it's showing off.
Oh,
So
I did
really cute.
that.
Really cute. It's client. This time client was really like client type.
So the ones who are very active and who are really trying their best and say,
Yes.
oh, I exercised this much. I ate this healthy. So, and the other question, what would you ask clients to do more when training? Is there something you think that would be good for most clients if they did it more?
Yeah.
Like more sleep or more squats?
No squat. My client, they also like me. They don't want to squat and too high level.
Oh.
So we are always enjoy the things, and I must do sleep well. It's really important to without exercise and eating healthy food because these days people really didn't sleep well, just 3 hours, 4 hours.
Oh no.
Then if you get a muscles, but it cannot get a muscles if you not sleep well.
That is what my trainer kept telling me, that sleep is more important than you can imagine.
Yes.
You cannot make the body you want if you are not sleeping.
Yes.
So
that's true.
Okay, so everyone, that's Yenie's big that's her big advice is to sleep. Okay, everyone, we've just got 3 more minutes, so if you have any questions for Yenie, please put them in the chat. Let's see. So this is a good question because everyone is always curious about how successful pretty people, how they react to failures, and we have all had failures, and it's really a question of how we react. So is there a time in your life where a failure or something that looked like a failure helped you later? Can you think of a time like that?
Yes, I think every challenge is have every fail, I think. And fail also important next level or next
Absolutely.
time. Yes.
Absolutely.
So I didn't think about fail is fail. Fail is success. I always think about positive things. It is not negative because fail is very important. Even if success, I focus on failure.
Oh, right. So failure is a sentence I really like is failure is not final. It's not something to be brokenhearted about. It's not the end. It's one more step.
Yes.
In your journey, and your life is not one contest that you win or lose. Your life is a path, and many things happen on the path. So I like your attitude that failure, it's all part of your life. It's all part of who you are becoming, and to not let yourself feel too sad or too angry. Of course it's bad, it's not fun, but it's not permanent. It's not the last thing that will happen to you. Just keep going.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Let's do our last question then. So the last question I like to ask everybody is, for me, fitness means. So Yenie, what do you think?
For me, fitness means second Yenie's life.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I met exercise things, I changed my lifestyle and I gave more high confidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is second my life start of fitness.
Oh,
From?
so for you, fitness is it's like restarting life.
Yes,
It's your second chance
Mhm.
because it gave you energy and it gave
Yeah.
you confidence.
Mhm.
So it's fitness is wonderful, guys. Like it's something that can really change you.
Mhm.
And the point of fitness is not just to look good,
Mhm.
but like Yenie said, the confidence that you get will help you do anything you want to do, anything you want to do in life. The confidence you get from being fit and working on yourself will help you. All right, everyone, we are finished for today. Yenie, thank you so much for
Thank
joining us.
you.
All right. Goodbye, everyone, and I will see you next week. And please do remember to check out me on Insta. This is fit_Leigh, and check out the beautiful Yenie at Starlike Yenie. And I will see you next time, everybody. Bye.